Well, some places in the northern tier are not expected to get above 0 before this afternoon. Mike Seidel's in one of those places. And, Mike, it wasn't jeans that you froze, but an egg that I must say on Twitter, I said, doesn't quite look like an egg to me. But I'll take your word for it.
It looked a little nauseous. So 23 degrees below 0 right now in Minneapolis. So Mike has froze an egg this morning and a banana. Mike, what do you have next? You got a kiwi fruit, maybe something? What's next?
Well, everything I've got in my look, I've got a banana in my pocket. It's frozen. Here's the frozen banana. If I can get it out of my pocket, and I've got the egg, and I've got a bottle of water. So everything. Listen to this. Listen to this. I mean, and this is just. And you get the point. You get the point. It's 8 below 0, wind chill 23 below 0. Sunday morning, it's going to be even colder. We could set our first record low in 20 years and our first morning almost guaranteed of 20 below or colder in December in 20 years. By the way, yesterday we went to the Emergency Operations Center, not Senator, but Center over in nearby Minneapolis in Hennepin County and talked to their first staff meteorologist about the dangers of cold like this.
Because we're plummeting a little bit lower than average this time of year, it may come as a shock, and maybe people think they had a little bit more time to get those snow brushers in their car, maybe get the extra blankets and mittens, especially because we had such a warm November, that really the message is prepare now so that you don't wish you would have later.
Yes, and layer up. I've got 8 layers on the upper torso. The forecast, again, before we get to the bitter cold, the really bitter cold, it's dangerously cold enough now. We have the snowstorm Decima. Really tomorrow afternoon through early Saturday morning. We've backed off a little bit on our totals now, 4 to 8 inches. Still certainly a plowable event, not crippling. And then the temperature falls like a rock Saturday night. Jim, you and I will be... We're going to be out in it. It's going to be cold.
For a minute, right, Mike?
I'll tell you
for each minute that we were out in it. By the way.
Yeah, I was at the. Yeah, exactly. I was in the tailgate last year in Minnesota, and for 4 hours. I mean, you just never think you're going to get warm again. So layer up and cover
Mike,
all
for everybody keeping track of your layers, yesterday you had 7 on. Today you've got 8 on with -8, -9 degrees.
Right.
What about when it's -23? Are you going to be able to fit into the car to get to your live shot location, or what?
I may look like the Michelin Man. I'll work through it, but I'm telling you, it takes it right out of you. I can feel the ice kind of in my nostrils.
Yes.
And you go from 8 below to 24 below and a wind chill of 40 below. It's going to be dangerously cold. It'll be interesting to see, what kind of crowds we have and how early at the Bears game and also at the Vikings tailgate. Granted, the Vikings are playing indoors, but the tailgate is outdoors.
It's going to be a good weekend to watch football inside. Thank you, Michael. We appreciate that.